All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can search for a particular subject or title of a book or video. The process is the same whether you are the teacher or you are a student. It's a little bit cleaner and easier to follow on the screen from the student account. So I'm going to go ahead and log in from the student perspective. And to do that, it's the same way that I logged in as an educator. I go to getepic.com, except I'm going to go to students. And you will have a class code that you can get from your teacher dashboard. And once your students have that, they will just type it into that box right there. Mine is already saved. And then all of the students' names come up, and they are just going to click on their name. I'm just going to pick Sarah here. Okay, so this is what the students see when they sign on. So to search for a book, whether you are the teacher or the student, there is a search bar up at the top where you can search by the author, the title, or a keyword. So let's say, for example, I want to look for a book about sharks. So I type sharks into the box. And all these results are going to show up. Okay, I'm a little overwhelmed by all these results. What can I do? There's some really cool filters that I can use. Some of them the kids are probably not going to use, but as the teacher, this can be very helpful if you are building a collection of books, especially for, say, one of your guided reading groups. Okay? First thing you can look for is age. If you are a first grade teacher, you are probably not going to be looking for books that are for 12 plus. Okay, you might be looking for books that are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. Okay. If you want to search by reading level. Now remember, mine is set up for guided reading level, but this will change depending on your settings that you set up on your homepage. Okay, so if I want my group that is reading level E's right now, reading about sharks, I can just click that box, and all these books are going to fit that criteria for me, and there are quite a few to choose from. Okay, let's say I really want to have my students focusing on nonfiction right now. I don't want them to be reading stories about sharks. I want them to be learning facts. So they could filter to nonfiction. I can limit by format. Chapter books, comic books, picture books, poetry books. For our second language learners, we have 3 supported languages on Epic: French, Chinese, and Spanish. And lastly, we can limit our results to only show books that have quizzes at the end. There are books that Epic has already made the quizzes for, but as the teacher, you can create your own quiz for any book on the website yourself. Okay, now that was just the book results. There are also videos. books that can be read out loud, audiobooks, pre-made collections. These are collections that have been made by other educators and shared on Epic, and then some of them have also been made by the employees that work at Epic themselves. So you can see there's quite a few to choose from. And these are all the books that have quizzes. Okay, so lots of ways to limit your results. The only difference on the teacher side, I'll show you what that looks like, is that as you are doing your search, you're going to have this bar over on the right that says create a collection. And so if you're seeing a bunch of books that you really, really like as you go, you can click this little heart with the plus sign at the bottom, and it will start a collection. And you just keep tapping that, and you create a little saved collection of the books that you like. Okay? And that's how you search for a book.